Now, Governor Jindal issued that executive order while out on the campaign trail for president. And here at home, it has become an issue on the campaign trail for governor. Valerie Poncetti reports on where the two candidates stand on the issue.
In the wake of a terrorist attack that killed more than 100 people in France, gubernatorial candidates are standing by Governor Jindal's executive order.
Well, I think it's waking people up appropriately. I mean, how much more proof do you need when one of those terrorists got into France as a Syrian refugee? That proves the point about the danger involved.
Both candidates also agree that refugees already in the state need to be reprocessed.
Bold, decisive action is what's needed right now. Again, not out of hate, but because the first priority is protecting the people of Louisiana. No more refugees. For those that are here, we need to know who they are, where they are, what that vetting process was.
Senator David Vitter says the U.S. should help refugees from other countries, but people in America are the top priority.
Yes, and we have a responsibility first to protect our people, to protect our communities, to protect our neighborhoods. That's not going on now, and the tragedy in Paris has proved that.
State Representative John Bell Edwards says the refugees aren't this country's responsibility at all.
I don't believe that the United States has an obligation to accept refugees from all over the world. Those refugees come from a different part of the world, and I believe that they have the capacity to take those people in and provide them shelter.
Valerie Poncetti, KATC TV 3.
But does the governor's executive order actually have any authority? Well, according to the president of the U.S. Committee for Refugees and Immigration, under the Refugee Act of 1980, states do not have legal authority to block refugees from being resettled in their communities. And the president today also addressed politicians who say there should be religious requirements and only Christians, not Muslims, be allowed to come to the U.S.
That's shameful. That's not American. It's not who we are. We don't have religious tests to our compassion.
President Obama also warned if we were to send ground troops into Syria or Iraq, we need to be prepared for permanent occupation there. France is trying to bring both the U.S. and Russia together to fight against ISIS. Meanwhile, a manhunt is still underway for one of the suspects.